Hello, welcome back to the show. If you've been here before, hello. For those who are new, welcome. I am the Superior High Value Man, known as Vontae. I took some time off from content, right? It's been probably about a year and a half uploading content. Took some time. As you see, I'm out in nature. I'm out at a local park nearby, and I wanted to shoot this part of the content dedicated towards nature. There are three specific things that I wanted to get off into. But first, welcome to 2026. And it is February, I think today's the 18th. The weather outside is beautiful. It's a little cloudy, but still beautiful overall. I'm enjoying it. And the people who are out here are also enjoying it as well. There's some things that I decided to do regarding to content. I wanted to take my time on uploading the right type of content. I didn't want to upload any type of regular content as far as, I think there's a lot of popular content out there. There's nothing wrong with it. A lot of them are a lot of clickbaits, it seems like. Some of them don't have the type of connection towards the people, towards the audiences, as far as being able to ensure their safety. A lot of people like to give out tips, and they love to give out certain ways of living life, but they have no idea of what people go through. And so that's what put me on pause regarding to putting out more content, because I didn't want to rush anything and just put something out. And so here we are, a few months, year and a half later, with new content. But I want to ensure that this isn't just any type of regular content. I want to be able to make sure that, as you all see, there's no scripts, there's no man in the back. It's just you and me talking, honestly. And so there has been a few things that I've been able to come across on in this lifetime. I realized the importance of documenting your lifestyle in this lifetime. The reason why I'm a man who wants to have children. I currently don't have children right now at this time, but when I do, I want to be able to pass this down to them as far as certain wisdom, along with grandchildren and so on. And for anybody else who out there watches, I want to be able to pass something down. Me living in my 30s, I've been able to learn a lot, go through a lot, pain, struggles, whatever it is that you want to look at. I've been through it for sure. Still going through things, but I'm learning, right? A few things that I want to talk about in this life as a man. In your 30s, or in your 20s, in your 40s, it doesn't matter. In this life, you will go through a lot of things. Some things require you to be isolated. Some things require you to just sit back and take time for yourself, which is good. Always take time for yourself. The most important thing that you should be able to do is make sure you take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, who will? And so there are a few things that I wanted to talk about today as far as what I've gone through and the reason why I've been able to be so distant and not uploading any content in the past, year and a half and such. So on my travels, I've been able to figure out that, one, you're never too late. This doesn't go off into the topics of today, but I realize you're never too late to do anything. As long as you continue to live and breathe in this lifetime, you can do anything and everything. All things are possible. I learned that through my process of life. Without God, I don't think I'll be able to have anything as far as my direction goes. So I've been able to learn that all things are possible, right, in this lifetime. So one big topic to talk about throughout this year. If you are looking into direction, this is for those who are having some sort of direction. It doesn't matter if you're looking into 2026, 2027, 28. Hell, even if this video goes back in time to the 1800s, I think it still is relevant regardless of the timeline. So there's three things I believe every man or woman will be able to have in their life to have great success in this lifetime. The first thing is being able to have God in your life. I say that because I'm a man of God, so I wouldn't recommend it unless I am off into it. So, man of God is one. There was a time where, I'm not saying that I never had God, because God has always been in my life ever since I was young. But in most recent activities, most recent months in 2025, I've been able to journey myself off into reading the Word of God. Started from the book of Genesis, leading into where I am today as far as the book of Isaiah. Going through the process of spiritual growth, did it for the purpose to have better mental clarity and better direction for myself physically. So I wanted to be able to ensure my path to make sure that I go amongst things successfully in that type of way. At times, you have control. Majority of the time, as men, you have control. I believe you have all the control in the world, but there are some things that you have to learn that you just cannot control. Some things in life that just happens. One of the biggest things that I heard recently is regarding to death. Death comes unexpected. There's nothing you can do about it because it already happened. It happened without expectation-wise. So, in the month of November, I was able to have a better connection, I would say, with God the most. There was a moment whenever I completely removed myself from social media and actually engaged more within my journal. I engaged more within myself, spiritually, reading my Bible, in relationships, friendships. I've been able to just be more in the present, in the now moment. I think in the life as man of God, you'll be able to have a certain type of connection with yourself further than ever before. That's only if you are looking into elevating your own life. I'll say that again. You will only find elevation if you are truly looking into elevating your life. But goes with that being said, and I've noticed this throughout life, you can be in your Bible, you can know the word of the Bible, know the scriptures from like as if it was in the back of your hand. But if you're not looking into elevating your own life personally, you aren't truly elevating, in my opinion. It seems that way. I've noticed this. As I said before, I grew up in the Word often. But there wasn't a time until sometime last year I made it full force decision to say, this is something I'm going to do, I'm going to be dedicated, and I'm going to give it my all. Sure enough, I've been able to dig in deep into my word and be able to have a greater connection with God. And I believe that's what drove me out here to today. I believe that God has a calling for me, a purpose in this life, which I'm able to be able to talk to you directly like this. Which goes off into my next section, which is the second part of purpose. I think purpose is important for every man, for anybody in life, but for sure as a man, purpose is important. I think with purpose, you have a better direction in life. You'll have a better understanding why you're choosing to live this life or why you chose to live this life. I think it will give you a better motivation and better drive once you find your purpose. And I think you'll be able to come out a better person throughout the process. In some cases, it takes a while for you to find your purpose. I get that. I get that for those who go through life as a teen, in your 20s, in your 30s, 40s. It will take some time. All in due time, it will come. It will come, for sure. Have I found my purpose? I would like to say I have, actually. Like I said before, with my connection with God, I've been able to have a better clarity on the direction I should take things in life. Because I've been able to just tap in and build that relationship with the Almighty. So, within purpose, as I said before, you'll be able to have that better direction for yourself and know exactly what it is that you want to do and how you should come about saying things. Listen, this is true. This is real. If I calculate this correctly, if I'm saying this correctly, there are about 7.8 billion people living in this world, in this life, on Earth. Out of the few, there's only a few small amount of people who are actually living their purpose in life. There are actually a few people who actually want to live that purpose in life. I'm not saying that in this life you will never find your purpose. I'm saying some people go on in this life never finding their purpose. But I do believe if you truly want something, you'll have it. I've never seen anybody who truly wanted something, worked hard for it, and never received it. It's not possible. It just won't work that way. I've seen too many movies, documents, read too many books where someone worked so hard, believed that they will get it, or believed that they already have it, and took action on getting it. Never get it. Never seen that happen before. And so, that's why I say, in regarding to the life of purpose, if you really want to find your purpose, if you are really striving to digging deep within your purpose, you'll have it. You'll find it. And you'll know how to go about it successfully because you have that direction, as I said before, within God. In my opinion, you'll be able to have a better direction, better clarity. You'll know where you want to go. You'll know what you want to do. You'll know why you're currently living this life that you're currently living right now. You may be living through a life where you're currently struggling, going through the roughest of times. And hey, you may find this video, and if you have, that means you're on the right track. That means you're getting much closer to your purpose, if such. So that's my part 2. The third part, which is pretty much the last part I want to get off into. With me being able to, 1, have God in my life, 2, being able to have that purpose in my life, I've been able to, 3, involve myself a lot better within the field of love. Love of things, the love of all things, is powerful. It's not the type of power that you find within this individual of soul power, black power, white power. It's not an individual power. It's the power of all great things that are good in this world. I realize the type of love that God has for his people and how powerful that is. Going over in the book of Genesis, it was powerful. The first chapter. Being able to understand how beautiful of a life that we've been given in this lifetime. And how beautiful man was made. there's only love, truly, that can overcome anything in this lifetime. The love of all things are able to work hand in hand for all mankind. I understand that if it doesn't have it, then it must not come from God, right? If you think about it. Because in order for us to exist in this lifetime, there had to be love, right? There had to be love. Like, there's no way that, like, I get the conversation of the yin and yang, right? The in and out, black and white, up and down. The opposite. We understand that exists. We understand good and evil. But in order for us to exist, though, it was in love. Because love is what made us. I started to look at life differently. I started to talk to people differently. My speech became different once I was able to dig in a little deeper within love itself. I think for men, as we grow up in this lifetime, that there will be a constant fight within good versus evil. I think mentally you will always have a fight within the good and the evil. You will constantly be at war, whether it's in your spiritual war, your mental war, or physical war. You will constantly be at war. That's just the life of man. But I wouldn't take it back. I'm grateful for it. I'm thankful for it. Because it allowed me to be here today as a new man. If I never gone through those challenges or those tough battles, those tough situations, I wouldn't be here speaking to you today. So I'm grateful for that. There's a lot of love in this lifetime. I would say explore. Explore. It's a lot. There's love out here in the wilderness, in this nature, in this park. Love is what made us here today. The birds, clearly you hear them chirping. That's love. I don't hate it. That's love. It's because of them we've been able to understand them, and they've been able to understand us. Have a real conversation with you. I didn't want to rush it. I've always prayed about it and talked to God about it and said, God, whenever you're ready to have me speak in front of your people, I'm here for it. I'm ready to go. I'm not going to rush it anymore. I'm not going to force it. When the time is right, it's right, and you'll have me speaking about these powerful messages. And so, to my kids, to my grandchildren who end up reading this message, to my mother, father, family, and friends, my loved ones, my loved one, I appreciate you all. It's because of you all I'm here today speaking to you all. And I'm really excited for this year, for what's more to come. So this is the documentation, a good start for the year, what more is to come. Just remember, once again, you're never too late. It's never too late. No matter how old you are, it's never too late. No matter where you are in your life, a lot of good to do in this lifetime. There's still a lot of love to explore in this lifetime. So, this is my message, my love.